A big probability. Hey guys, welcome back to Stu TV. I'm Stuti, and yes, we have not seen each other since quite some time, and I apologize for that. I was occupied with a few personal commitments yet again. But today's vlog is very interesting because I'm going to tell you guys 5 important to-dos that you guys have to add to your list while you're serving your 14-day quarantine plan, which is a mandate as per the Canadian government, and not just Canadian government, I think everywhere now. Speaking of which, people in India, please stay at home. Do not move out until and unless it's like an emergency case. I see the cases going up and the curve is like a hockey stick curve, and it is very painful and heart-wrenching to say the least. Please stay at home, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, stay safe, and yes, ghar par raho, please. Actionable number 1, the most important thing after you land up here is getting your SIN number, and SIN number is very important, which is known as social insurance numbers. At least for people in India, it is similar to your PAN card number, and this is very important. Why? Because while you are getting employed, your employees need this number, and it is through this number that the dollars get deposited in your account. So SIN number is a priority, highly confidential, not to be shared with anyone, and the process to get it done is initially pre-COVID, you had to go to Service Canada, stand in that long queue because there is always a queue, and after a few hours you meet an officer, and yes, you get your social insurance number on an immediate basis. But post-COVID, keeping every safety measure in mind, what the Canadian government has done is they have allowed us to access the Service Canada online through the website, which is down here. You hit on this URL, you go there and you apply for your SIN number online. Please take this very seriously and implement it, because we guys did the same. We applied it online during a 14-day quarantine so as to avoid standing in that long queue, especially during the times where the cases are shooting up and Canada has hit the 3rd wave. So a Stu tip here, you will have to wait for I think 2 to 3 weeks for your SIN number to arrive at your mailbox. But then the process is very easy if you are filling in all the details as per what they need. For people who are in Airbnb, I will suggest for the address, if you are staying for a longer duration, for at least 2 to 3 weeks, your address should be for your Airbnb. If you guys are planning to move to your condo or wherever, give the address for that particular give the new address, not the Airbnb address. So please apply for social insurance number online and do not go to Service Canada, please. Second up is, once your social insurance number is in place, you will have to get your bank accounts opened, and for that to happen, you have to book an appointment with a particular person from the banks that you are eyeing. So it is very important that you do your study well when it comes to banks. There are various banks such as Scotia, RBC, CIBC, TD. So there are lots of banks which you can open your account with, and these banks, after you come down here for new immigrants, they have a lot of offers that they provide, so such as you do not have to pay interest for your account for a year. Then after a period of 6 months, you get $300 with obviously terms and conditions in place. And it's very important that once you have shortlisted at least 3 to 4 banks, I will reckon, you call them up, you book your appointment with the person who will act as a Spock for you, and they will help you walk through with the account opening and everything. So it's important that you are 100% sure of the bank you want to open your account with. Get your bookings done in place the appointments are done in place. And yes, you should talk to your Spock soon. Probability is that you guys might be having a virtual number after you've landed in Canada, but then it is obviously very important that you will be searching for a good telecom service provider. And yes, make use of this 14-day quarantine to understand the kind of offers which is available. The connections and the costs are on a very higher side, especially for the people who are coming from India. You do not get Jio services or the prices similar to Jio here, so get used to paying a bit high. But yeah, you need to do your research and study well, even in this case. I have Freedom, and I think my husband also has Freedom. Yeah, we both use Freedom because that was one of the cheapest, in terms of cost, and the plan that we were looking for, it was fitting well as per our requirements. So that is A. B, you need to also do a thorough research and get a very good understanding on the kind of broadband that you are looking for. Generally, what people do is they call up a telecom communication and they say that we want a broadband as well as SIM card. So they give a combined offer to you, which kind of reduces the overall price. So you might want to go ahead with that. It was not fitting our plan, and therefore we have Freedom as our internet connection. But for broadband, we have Fido. That was suiting our budget. So always ensure that you have a good budget assigned just for this, because this will be slightly on the higher side. Chances of you staying in Airbnb at least for 3 to 4 weeks after you are here. And yes, you will be looking for a rented place soon. So I guess it's very important that you do checklist of what are the things that what are the amenities, facilities, what are important criteria for you guys while you go for a condo or an apartment hunt. And also check out a few, or get in touch rather, with a few realtors online. I have mentioned a few websites that I referred to in the description box, so do check it out. And yeah, book your appointments for the viewing of the condo or the apartment. Now I am not sure how things are happening now in COVID, but then we also landed during the pandemic in September 2020, and we did get to view a few apartments, and our realtor was very good to get us in touch with a few properties, and we selected one of them. But then yeah, coming back to the point, it is important that first get your list ready as to what are the things that you are looking for. Second is try having a realtor in place, because the realtor will understand your requirements and they will try to match up your needs to the properties that you are wanting to have, and they help you get to view properties in a day. They help you see 3 to 4 properties in a day in their car. So things are pretty easy and smooth. They take care of all the paperwork and everything. So ensure that you have that in place. Stu tip here is, because you are new here, you do not have a good credit score, there is no history of you being as a resident here, so there can be a few issues regarding your background check, your payment history, your work experience, and everything. There are a few parameters that they want a tick mark on. So ensure that your realtor is good, they understand where you're coming from, the kind of budget that you're looking at, and yeah, everything is duly fulfilled on their side as well as your side. Now, other hustle and bustle that you should be doing is, it goes without saying, upskill yourself. I know you guys will be applying for a lot of jobs, so read the job description thoroughly. Note down what are they looking at, the kind of certifications or the kind of knowledge that they are expecting you to have, which is pertaining to your domain or your area of expertise. So try upskilling that. There are a lot of free courses that is available online, whether it is on Coursera, whether it is on Udemy. I will leave the link in the description box. Check it out. Lots of free courses available. Make use of that. Upskill based on the job description. So these are the 5 important things that I thought I should tell you guys, which we did, and we thought it was very important for us to do it in the quarantine time. And if you guys think that there has to be some addition to the list, please hit the comment section and leave your comment below, and let us help each other. And do not forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys very soon with some great information again. Until next time, stay fabulous.